Retro Rock plays everything.
Hello there, ladies and germs. Today we're going to take a look at the Mini Classic Arcade. Found this one on Amazon. It was around $25-30. It is interesting because, of course, it has two joysticks, so that means two players can play at the same time, hopefully. Also, TF card function. Yes, you can put an SD card in here and you can add games to it, which is kind of crazy. All right, let's take a look at the box. It says 183 and 1. I got a feeling we're going to have seen these games before, but hey, we'll keep trying. It says 3+, so your 3-year-old can play this. I don't think you should really let a 3-year-old at this, but anyway, massive game downloads. So they are supposed to be providing a website for this. If you look right here, built-in 183 games, support for 2 joysticks, 2.8 TFT color screen, and TF card download. That's those little micro SDs. Function of the button. Reset, restart. Nice that they did this so I don't have to go through it. Rocker direction. Okay. Select. Start, attack, jump. Alright, probably ABs, depending on the game. I'm going to guess you can't jump in the shooting games. Volume switch. So this has those infamous buttons that you just press several times to get different volume levels. There's arcade, there's shooting, sports, and puzzle. Oh no, not the puzzle. The mini game is made of plastic with light fuselage. 2.8-inch colorful LCD screen with excellent vision. Play games anytime and anywhere. It's not too bad. Built-in 183 games and support TF card game downloading. Play huge amount of games. Double handles and double battle. There's a lot of fun. A variety of power supply mode. USB cable, 3 AAA batteries, and lithium battery. There is no embarrassment of low power. You will not be embarrassed by low power here. More exciting games. Please visit www.529197.com. Okay, we will do that. And it says the same thing, I think, on here. No, wait, doesn't it? Wait. No, yeah, well, fine. CT881 brings a lot of fun for children. Support TF card game download. 2.8. We already read this. There's nothing. 183 real games as opposed to fake ones. Well, we'll be the judge of that one. Okay, let's unbox this thing. Tab for my failed opening attempt. I didn't get all of the tape off, so I had to go back and cut a couple pieces. Oh. Plastic. There is the device itself. It comes with a screwdriver, so I'm going to assume there is a screw on the back of it for the battery. Nice that they included the screwdriver, though. Come on. There is a manual in here. Let me reach in, and there it is. And look at it. It's got pictures of some of the games. You are joking me. Well, that's really pretty nice of them. That's like way better than some. Here's some pictures of some of the games. We'll go through a few of them, though. There's a game called Flappy. These look kind of familiar, though. Look at that. The mini game is made. Oh, it's the same thing that says on the cover. Yeah. Huh, not too bad. All right. Let's take this piece of bracing tape off. I'm pretty sure this holds the joysticks on. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Part of the... That sucks. Part of the label came off there. There. It's back on. Okay, not too bad. Alright, let's take a look. We've got select and start, which are marked X and Y, and we've got A and B buttons, so I assume this is some kind of Famiclone. On and off button, and a sound volume button. fake coin slot. The side art's okay, but it's missing half of Ken's head there. Is that Ken or Ryu? No, that's Ken. He's red. Yes, on the back we have the predicted spot for the screwdriver. Does it work with it? It does. But, oh no it doesn't. Yeah, it does. It's turning just freely, isn't it? Yeah. No. Maybe. It is. But it's just not doing anything. Gonna have to mess with that. Anyway, but it does nicely have this little locking mechanism so I can take that screw out permanently if I want, and I will. On the other side, I believe it's part of Ryu. There is a spot right here, see it? For the TF card. And now, transform. We pull out the controller and boom, look at that. Oh, it's got a pretty long cable. That's, you know, a solid foot. And then you can take out the other one. Look at that. And play this sucker all day long. With 2 players. Nice. Okay, a little bit of scale for you. Just a wee bit bigger than the Walmart exclusive arcade cab. And quite a bit bigger than World's Tiniest Miss Pac-Man. Joysticks. They feel okay. They're not great though. It's interesting that they bothered to put this collar on here. I wonder why they did that. Some added stability or something? Huh. Buttons feel amazingly cheap. They are pretty cheap. We'll see if they function okay. Joystick feels okay. Like I said before, I've had some pretty good luck with these kinds of little joysticks. They use kind of a uniform design, and that uniform design seems to work pretty well. All right, let's put some batteries in this sucker and power it up. All right, let's talk about the batteries. Just plan to use AAA batteries with this. You can fit a Famiclone battery, which I'm pretty sure is about the same thing as a Game Boy Advance battery, but it doesn't actually have anything to make contact with. So it'll fit in here perfectly and lock in like it's supposed to, but since there's absolutely no infrastructure for it to connect to, you're not going to actually be able to power the machine with it. Furthermore, there is a charge port hidden on here somewhere. I heard it is under the decals, but it as well is not connected, so you're not going to be able to charge anything with this. So no battery recharging on this. Keep that in mind. Also, I did visit their website. It's rather shady. I'm going to put a screenshot of it above. The games tend to work on it. However, they tend to work, well, I'll show you. Let's get started on the built-in stuff, shall we? Okay, here we go. This is the main menu. We've got sports, shooting, puzzle, and arcade. I love the way they used Barry Steak Fries for the shooting section, which he absolutely is not in there. I will tell you that I've played a number of these games. Some of them are completely unplayable. Some of them are better than others. Let's go look at sports first. Okay, so we are in the sports section. We've got Racing Fighter, Awful Rushing. I'm going to just scroll through all these so you get an idea of what's there. But I want you to note number 17, Excitebike, which gives you kind of a taste of what's to come here. Excitebike really is Excitebike for the NES, which means this is a NES emulator, and these are a bunch of fake NES games. Most of them are. Well, not fake, but you know what I mean. They're rip-off games. I'm just going to go with Hot Racing here, I think. Ooh. Look at those graphics. I went downhill after that. Really? Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Oh no. Okay, so graphics are so-so. Controls are working just fine. As expected, even though it's kind of ugly, this little joystick does the trick. At least for these kinds of games. Oh no, I'm out of control. Oh no, I made it. Woohoo! That's ridiculous. It's not bad, but it ain't good either, you know? There's no turns or anything. Alright, hit this button to go back to the main menu. Actually, it'll go back to your sub-menu. You can hit it again to go to the main menu. World Cup and football are the same game. For the most part. There we go. And, whatever. Don't care. Are those mice? Seriously, they are. As you can see, it runs... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It runs kind of slow. No, 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 block. There we go. Oh, send it off sides. Oh no, don't give it to him. No! Oh, this is not gonna go well. There we go. Nope, you're getting it. Oh, even though it's super slow, I could do it, which tells you that I'm super slower than this game. Man. Alright, let's get out of sports now. Next we have the shooting section, which has some of the more unplayable games. Let's take a look at Space Shuttle for a second. Wow. Wait a minute. This is a car. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Because, it was the first game I picked earlier when I was testing it. Yeah. So it's kind of mislabeled. I don't think this has anything to do with a space shuttle. And the game's not complete trash, but it is trash. Very basic shooter. Kind of a score attack thing, but I don't know if you noticed there's no score on the screen. So I guess, I don't know. It's just largely some pointless shooting. Yep. Okay, I'm not going to pretend to be excited about that. Let's go on. Garden War, as I recall, I've played before. Let's see. Oh, they feel so slow. Oh, I was going to mention, if I didn't already, that not all the games support 2 players, but some of them do. There is a list of them actually on the seller's website. Or I think it's on Amazon as well. Their Amazon entry for it. Boy, I'm playing this terribly. That's okay, because it's not so great of a game. Oh, Jesus. It's bad. Alright. I'm gonna save myself for more of that. Now we're gonna look at puzzle. We'll do Tetris. Welcome to the random game system. I'll start at level 0 since I have... Okay. Oh. Can the second player join in, maybe? Well, this is not terrible, mind you. But it's not the best Tetris I've played. Again, the controllers, they're okay. There's a little bit of lag to the control, though. Kind of curious. Can I choose a two-player mode? Did I miss that? Oh yeah, look at that. So you could feasibly play this game two players. That's kind of cool. Neat. Controller's a little bit stickier than the other one though. Alright. Let's try Bubble Russia. Oh, it's another Tetris game. But with bubbles. And way harder to control. I gotta tell ya. Oh, whoa, the controls are way off on this. It really just kind of goes wildly left and right. Okay. We'll just get out of that now. Okay, so... Whoop. And we just try and match these. So, oh, this is recycle, right? Got it. Nope, wrong one. Alright, you get the idea. Here we go, the arcade. That would have been a good one for the puzzle one. The background, I mean. Now, let's see. Let's do Santa... Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. What? Oh, no. Oh, this is killing me. By the way, oh, that was really loud. There we go. We'll put that on low. No, 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 I can't do that anymore. And there's all your... Tetris is in here too. I thought I saw something interesting in here, but maybe not. Yeah, Bomb Jack. Here we go. Is it really Bomb Jack? It is. That... I mean, the graphics aren't quite right. definitely doesn't remind me of Bomb Jack at all. How weird. But it's definitely the game. Well, okay, tank. Oh, I think we've seen this before. Yep. Also not a bad game. Not all the games are bad, apparently. Oh, I just got myself killed like right away. Spawn camping, bugger. The sound is killing me though. Alright, can't deal with that anymore. Let's go look at the downloaded games and make some comments. Okay, so downloading games to cards. First thing to remember, you must download any game to a folder called WM Game. That's capital W, capital M, capital G, lowercase a m e. If you don't put them in that folder, it will not find them. And really quickly, if you go to their website, you're going to learn that these are just NES ROMs. So you can load your regular NES ROMs as long as they're not too big. Keep it down to the really small files. The really big ones won't run unless you download them from these guys' website. Don't know, there's some kind of hook or something that they put into them to make them load. And you will find that some of the more popular games are actually there. In pirated format, of course. Sometimes, you know, there's something a little off about them. But for the most part, they're what they say they are. Let's go take a look. So this is what's on my SD card. A lot of these are very standard ROMs, just stuff that I downloaded. But you're gonna find that they run slow. They just run slow. Especially games that I really thought would work great on here, like Donkey Kong. Hear it? Yeah, it's a little slow. Haven't tried the one off of their site yet. It might work a little bit better. So that's something to check into, because this would be great if you could just run Donkey Kong on it all day, right? It runs at about, I don't know, I'd say probably about 80% speed. Oop. Ooh, didn't drop down on me, I'm surprised. Oh, crap. Of course. There we go. But it's definitely playable. Just a little slow. Aw, you bugger. Oh no! I just got stuck there, it just wouldn't move. And weird stuff like that happens on some of them too. Start. Alright, so down at the bottom here. Oh, another note. Only store about 50 ROMs on here. After right around 50, it just won't load them, and it will freeze up after the first page of ROMs, which sucks. Okay, so this guy here, this one called Humb, this is one I downloaded off their website. This is really a Contra multi-cart. And it seems to work okay. A little slow. But you can play it. Oh, goodness. But look at how in-game it seems okay. Oh, sorry. Hit the wrong button there. I mean, it's not 100%, but it's definitely sitting there at about, I don't know, 85 to 90. See, it runs okay. Weird. Oh. Embarrassing. Back to it. All right, let's try one more. All right, let's try. There we go. A little slow there. But in-game, it's pretty playable. Gotcha. Oh. Get him. I have to wait for that one. Oops. Give me those coins. See? It works. Oh, it works. Alright, let's get a verdict on this thing. Alright. Final verdict on the Mini Classic Arcade. Oh, I love so much, and I hate so much about it. Alright, let's start with the physical parts of things here. As far as general construction goes, it feels okay. It doesn't really feel like it's going to fall apart or anything. I've noticed there's a little bit of stress wear already on the bottom of these controllers from pulling them in and out, so that's something you might want to worry about a little bit. The controls themselves seem to work okay. I've had no real problems with them. They actually seem pretty nice. They're not at all bad. As far as the general construction, you can tell that these are just ripped off Street Fighter art, and they're not even very well cropped at that. You only see like part of them. There's like a fist of Ken on the one side. The other thing is that the construction lines are not very straight, so you can actually see like you see that? Yeah, you can actually see like where the pieces are put together behind the artwork, which gives it kind of a shoddy look. It looks actually pretty good from a distance, but close up, you can tell it's just kind of a cheap device. Next, as far as the screen goes, the screen's pretty darn good. It looks nice. It's colorful. It's very clear. It looks good. Really, not anything bad to talk about there. The mechanics of the SD card reader seem to be pretty decent. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall in or break anytime soon. General buttons feel the same way about those. What else do I want to talk about on this? The sound. Oh yeah, the sound. Ooh, man. Except on the lowest settings, it is very crackly, and at its highest settings, it is crackly and cuts out. It is insanely loud anyway. You probably will never use it. You'll never use it. You'll never use it at the highest level because it's too damn loud. But it's definitely crappy sounding. It's all crackles at its highest setting, so you might want to keep an eye out for that. As far as games go, there's probably only about 8 of the built-in games that you really want to play. The cool thing about it, of course, is you can add games to it and it can run NES games. And that is where it shines and fails. It's totally cool that you can run NES games. I haven't found any standard ROMs that seem to work past 128 SAK, but the larger ones will work if you download them off of the website. The performance isn't perfect. It's definitely in many cases downright bad. However, if you can take 50 ROMs, which is all you can really put on here without it locking up, and set them up so that it's all ROMs that run really great, what you have is a very unique system. You have a handheld Famiclone for 25 bucks that can play 2-player games. And that is pretty darn cool. So, I'll give it a thumbs up if you're willing to go through like all the trouble to set this thing up. But if it's not worth it to you, definitely not the device for you. So if you want a device to run NES ROMs, a limited amount of NES ROMs with 2 players on an LCD screen, woohoo! Probably your only device in the sub $30 range. But for anyone else, this is not going to be it. All right. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And I will see you in a couple days. Bye.
Retro Rocks Gaming Videos.